our final topic here, continuing the Sony discussion. Sony was also talking about the future of the Spider-Man brand. Boy, they had a lot to say, shockingly. First and foremost, like, look, guys, we know everybody wants to know about the future of Spider-Man, and Tom Rothman said, we're hoping and we're kind of believe the entire team is returning for the next Spider-Man. Now, they're talking about, obviously, Tom Holland, the entire supporting crew, the Marvel Studios proper Spider-Man 4 is what they're talking about. And, I mean, the guy in charge of Sony saying, yeah, they're all coming back, but they clearly haven't made an announcement because they're still in that weird phase where they're trying to play ball with each other on a little bit, give or take. You can tell that there's still some, what would I say? How would I put it? Like, they committed to working together, but you could see Sony wants a little more of that Marvel in their universe, the benefits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to feel like they're playing in the big playground, and Kevin Feige's like, go play in the kids section. Go. We don't want you here, right? So, like, maybe let them
Go
play on
more over there.
Right. It's like, look, how about you can look inside and see what we're doing, but just don't touch anything. I think they're kind of stuck in that period, so, but Sony did say, hey, guys, guess what? Not only are we working on El Muerto and, like, 5 other projects, there's also many more projects beyond that are coming at us that are Spider-Man based. And that's when the PTSD hit me, and I was like, they are going to do Jackpot, aren't they? And Nighthawk, or whatever the hell his name is.
This is all your fault, you know it, don't you?
To me, it seems they're just throwing stuff at the wall, hoping John Watts comes back for the 4th movie.
The problem is, they listened to this and they heard Armin hype up Morbius for like 3 years.
Don't put this on me!
Oh. Yeah.
No,
he's the first one
your
to coin
actions have
Morbin time.
consequences. It's time to learn.
It's funny about that is, I think for like the last week, Morbin time has been trending on Twitter, and I think for the last 24 hours, someone has been streaming the entirety of Morbius, and Sony has not taken it down.
They forgot to put copyrights on it, so they don't like it as well. At least this way people will see it.
Well, which cut is it? I think it's got something to do with Spider-Man or not?
No, I think it's the regular theatrical cut, because last time I checked, it was like 18 hours in, wasn't taken down, and there was like at least 2,500 people watching it on stream.
Wow.
I mean, that's one way to watch it.
Yeah, because I love them their Morbin times.
It's Sony's trying. I'll give them that. I just don't know what their plans are going to be with Spider-Man. I mean, it's called trying. They're tossing things out there.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll be fine if like Watts doesn't come back. Yeah, get someone different for the
grown-up trilogy. Yeah. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. No, if he comes back, cool. I'm fine with that. If he doesn't, cool. I'm fine with that.
I mean, I think
don't mind.
It's just like
voices.
Sony wants to have a security blanket. If nothing more, they get Watts back, and so he's helped us make $1 million. we don't want to stop that money.
So Holland's obviously going to come back. I suppose Zendaya and Ned depend entirely on the story. I suppose I imagine they will come back at some point, but
yeah, because for the most part, from what I've read, it was more Holland and Zendaya most likely coming back than any of the other characters. So yeah, at least those two would be coming back potentially for the next trilogy of movies if they go that far.
I also assume the next one's going to have more Daredevil in it.
No,
actual.
Yeah,
I
suppose
Please no, Billy. No, I don't want more Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Raimi's not going to do Spider-Man anyway. He's already said Maguire would snap his neck if he did a Spider-Man movie with that.
Yeah, that's pretty dark. People love that Spider-Man.
That's Billy Maguire for all those martinis and shit.
Yeah,
it's whatever.
It is. I still don't think that they're gonna go do the Spider-Man 4, the Amazing Spider-Man 3, or whatever like people believe. Yeah, but
No, I think that the time for that's passed. I can imagine that they wanted to do it, but with Garfield being like, "Yeah, I'm taking a break for a little bit." Like, yeah, no.
yeah, it's
I also don't see this for a couple of years because Watts has got his Star Wars stuff, so
yeah, it's
I assume he's going to focus all on that.
yeah, exactly. Like, there's just there's so much. Like, look, there's Sony has a ton of content, tons of Spider-Man content. There's going to be tons of Disney content coming at us. If Spidey takes an extra year to two to get out, they got the working relationship, which means Sony doesn't have to rush Spider-Man films anymore, which I think is a benefit to everybody involved. Because remember before, it was like, if we ain't starting a script...
Every 2 years.
Yeah, it was just like, that's why they had to get The Amazing Spider-Man out no matter the cost. It was like, we need to get this done. Like,
I keep forgetting that we are getting another Spider-Man project, being an animated prequel. So I don't have to worry about Spider-Man.
Yeah, we are the old high school years, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to be worried about, oh, we're not going to get any more Spider-Man. Still got that animated prequel.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm excited to see what they have there, because it'll be interesting. Because since it's animated and set in the MCU, it gives us a little bit more freedom that they could put in some more, like, you know, street heroes and, like, things on the side that we didn't necessarily see while he was just slowly active behind the scene. Like, that's kind of cool to me. I like that. Just, I hope they do it right. That's kind of it.
I assume they will. As long as it's better than What If. No.
Yeah, yup. And if you guys would like to see why we say better than What If, check out our rankings over in the member section where we're running down every single MCU from our least favorite to our favorites. So,